Hey Chuck,
Yeah, man. Hey, we're live, by the way, just to let you know.
oh, I I just got out of that NQ short, $4,000.
Yeah, it was the time to get it for sure.
The bond auctions were going to come in. Man,
All right, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and get this cracking. Let me make sure I'm on and popping on the social medias. We All right, so we are live. Let me go ahead and push this link out to the socials real quick, and then we will get cracking. Yeah, I mean, I've been telling people all day to all week actually, I've been like, yo, we're going to fall. We're going to fall. You can only stay elevated so much, man. All right. And go ahead and I will go ahead and get started. All right. Hey, what is cracking? My name is Chuck with Traders War Room, and we are going to do the lunchtime crunch. Guys, listen, man. If you're looking at the market, we're about to look at the market. What have I been telling you guys all week? And people, I've been getting smoke all week, man. Man, you've been telling me it's going to drop. But guys, listen, man, when we are extremely extended, and everything like that, man, it's going to break. Okay, we can only stay elevated with fumes for so long until we get to a point to where we have to cool down. I mean, it's a market cycles just have to do that. Okay, we don't have to go into correction territory, but we got to cool down. You just can't keep pumping and pumping and pumping because the money has to cycle in and out. All right, so congrats to those people that got the patience. I tell you all the time, patience pays. Patience pays. Let's go ahead and get into this right now, real quick, man. This is the live stream lunchtime crunch. All right, we're taking it on 9 November 2023. Guys, I want to remind you a few things. Remember, we got that trading university. We got a couple people that signed up for it. This is fantastic place. Listen, big topics on the trading university. If you take one of our university courses, you are TWR alumni. What does that mean? That means that you are just like a college where you're alumni, you get to get updates of the course and the curriculum that you take for life. Okay, we do quarterly updates. If we do a Zoom session about the forum of the course and stuff like that, you're in it. You also get to interact with current, past, future students of that particular course. Okay, it is a one-stop shop, digital courses, various topics, self-paced, lifetime access, traders war room. Only person that offers that, because we're the only ones that actually update our stuff. The other ones, you'll look at the courses that are the advertisements, they'll redo advertisements, but the course is like 3 years old. Is it still relevant? Maybe. But could it be more relevant? Could it be updated? Absolutely. Okay. So just understand what you're getting into. One-on-one mentoring, guys, we're booking out about 3 weeks in advance. So if you need some mentoring to close out this year, if you want to get some of that 2024 goodness going in so that you can go ahead and open that door to the 2024, guys, we're taking it and we want you on the team. Go ahead and book your session with us. Our secretary will get with you and she will book it out and we will execute this. Don't forget, 2023 campaign was Make the Market Bend the Knee in 2023. We are looking for active campaigns for 2024. We got a lot of people that have been coming in, man. We need some more. All right. Drop them in the social medias. Okay. We're on TWRs on every social media. All right. Go to any of those social medias out there. Drop a 2024 campaign. If we like it, we're going to put it in a pool and then we're going to pick the winner. 1 December. What you're going to get? Lifetime access to all three platforms. And actually, I changed that. Okay. You're going to get lifetime access to all platforms because we just added the penny stock platform. all current and future platforms. You're going to get a lifetime access to one of the TWR university courses of your choice. You're going to get a box of TWR merch and swag, and we're going to give you a little bit of cash prize. All right. So, it does nothing for you to use your creative juice in your brain to come up with an idea and push it out, man. But it could get you something really nice, man. Without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get into it. Give me one moment. Let me come out of here. Oh, I wanted to highlight this too, since we're in here. Are you guys able to see this? All right, you guys able to see this? This is our platform, okay? We're using Upgrade Chat, man. We used to use some other stuff, okay? And we ended up going to Upgrade Chat because they're fantastic. Okay? Their customer service is great. And I know that everyone's using like WHOP and some of these other things, man. But I'm telling you what, Upgrade Chat, you pay a little extra in the money that is collected, right? The fees and stuff like that. But man, what you get is you get customer service, okay? And I'm older, dude, man. I like the customer service aspect of it, man, because if I got a question, I want something fixed, I want it done now. I don't want to have to wait, and get back and all this stuff, man. Okay, so we got all the platforms here. The penny stock platform, guys, $15 a month. Text message platform, this is fire, man. We got over like 200 people that have just boomed up into this one. Okay, so definitely check it out. All right, we got a 1 month deal on our instant message platform. You got the flagship Discord. That's the original, baby. We also got a 3-month deal on the instant message platform, 3-month deal on the Discord. And then we added a couple extra ones because people were asking about it. We got trading groups. Both Shiner and I are currently running a 60-day group. Guys, this ends 23 December. If you want in on this, we'll go ahead and add your money to the pool. We'll go ahead and put it in there. But 22 December, we liquidate the funds and we evenly distribute the profits or losses. Guys, it's the stock market, man. We're dealing with profits or losses, hopefully profits, and we distribute it evenly right in time for Christmas, all right? And also TWR All Access Annual Discord. This is fantastic. You can save $180, get all access for a year right here. We were asking about this. And then I got this one, man. TWR Lifetime. I had a bunch of people ask me, man, why don't you got a lifetime? And I said, you know what? We'll go ahead and do it. What's fair? Well, I said, you know what? TWR Lifetime, let's go ahead and get it. You get everything for life, one payment, man. You get all current platforms, all future platforms. You get everything that we push out on the social media platforms as far as trading alerts and stuff like that. It doesn't include the universities. It doesn't include the classes that are on the website, but all the trading platforms. You get every single one of them and all the future ones that we create for life. $1,500, one payment. Got that one. Already had one person sign up for that one, so I don't see a bunch of people coming into that one because that's a big chunk of change, but a lot of people like this annual deal here. Now, I talked enough. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's talk about some stocks, man. Let's update that later. Let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure I'm sharing this. All right. Let's look at what we got. What do we got? Okay. Go ahead and want to go into just one trade. Charts. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and talk about it, man. I got some recently viewed here. I got a couple things I want to look. I want to look at some of these high volume. Okay. Anytime I'm looking at stocks, all right, I'm looking at high volume stocks. All right. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for things that are above 10 billion in market cap, and I'm looking for things that are trading over 2 million in volume. All right. That's what I'm looking for. Right here, you can see that we got, hang on, we got a comment. Can't they make payments with PayPal too? Yeah, you can make payments with PayPal, but we got other things we got different payment processors working with Upgrade. Another reason why we worked with Upgrade, we can use different payment processors: Apple Pay, Google Pay, PayPal, and Stripe. All right, let's get into the stock stuff, man. I talked enough about that stuff, anyways. Talking about snow. Remember, I do this scan over here. All these scans are giving me the good stuff, right? The good stuff. Snow looking okay. If you go in a further out chart right here, we're in a 2-hour chart, looking like it popped up, kind of got some consolidation area. We like snow, right? But we're definitely looking like we're overextended, okay? And we're probably looking for a little bit of a pullback to retest some of these areas. I mean, look, snow absolutely just destroyed it. 143 just the other day. Like, when was this? This was November 6th. All right. 144 all the way up to like 160. Okay. That's a huge push. Okay. A $15 push. All right. We're due for a little bit of a pullback. I'd expect snow to probably pull back to about here with an extension, probably, wicking out to about 150, 155. All right. So that's where I'd look between 150 and 155, probably about 152, 153 would be the area I'd look for the pullback on snow, killing both of these short moving averages and staying just barely above the 50-day if we can hold off. Okay, that would be on a decent little pullback. So for me, snow is a short play. I'd be going short on snow, pushing out into next week. If you're doing options, I'd wait for the downtrend to go ahead and buy into snow. I think you can get snow at a better price than it is currently. If you go even further out, if we go further out, you can see we got some room to come up here. We definitely, every time we've came up to here recently, we came down dramatically, right? So we came up, we fail here, we come down, pull down probably 150, like I said, would be a decent area eventually to go ahead and probably retest. We probably can get a decent entry into snow for share accumulation around that price. Ooh, look at Disney. Disney just took the leader. And as far as price change, Disney's popping, man. Hope you guys got into that trade that Stock Sniper put out on the swing, guys. That was actually absolutely killer. I'm gonna look at my phone real quick because I want to see what that trade's at, because I took that trade. Listen, I'm not one of those guys, man. In my server, all right, I take I take the trades my analysts put out. Sometimes they're losing trades. Sometimes I just take them just to see what they're about. You know what I mean? And it's a deciding factor for me, because I only want the best inside of my platforms, right? And being a trader myself, I understand we're going to have some wins, we're going to have some losses, but we need to be consistent. We need to have more wins than losses, and our win percentage needs to be elevated compared to our losing percentage, right? I get that. All right, so I take the people's trades, man. We got Bishop, I take it. JPM, I take him. MTA, I take him. And sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. But man, Stock Sniper is fantastic, especially if you don't got the day trades. If you don't got the day trades, he does the swings overnight, man, and he does them cheap. Okay, I think his Disney trade was in at like 80. It was like a Disney trade at like 80. Let's look at it now. Where are we at? Okay, I'm looking at the alert he pushed out. Hang on. All right, so he did a 90 call, 17 November. Smart, because he's pushing out and he's given time. Look at that, 174. His entry was 100. So not bad. Not bad at all, guys. Decent little popping and locking over here. I like it. And that was trade. We still got some runners on this one. There's a lot of volume in this one. Obviously a lot of people like it. Listen, and you can't just go off the levels. Okay, we recently had someone in here in the Discord and we had to remove her. She was just all about these levels and stuff, right? Look, you can't just go off the levels, okay? You got to understand why the levels are there. All right. Why is Disney moving the way it's moving? Is it just because it hit a certain level and it said, oh, the TA said, oh, we don't like that level, we're popping? No, man, come on. A, it had some earnings. B, people are liking Bob Iger, what he's doing out there, man. Okay. He's making moves. He's a boss. He's a boss, right? Before they had some issues, right? Disney was doing all that stuff with the woke community and things like that, which is fine. Hey, let the business do what they do. But sometimes when you're too objective on one side, you limit the other side of it. When you're a global international business, you have to play in the middle. Okay, you can't take sides. And I know that sounds bad, but you can't, because if you take a too strong of a side, then you're going to be labeled as you're just that. And you got to be able to play the middle game, because you're marketing to a bunch of different people. But look at this, Disney, 84, 91, man. Disney, absolutely fire. It's been fire all week. You had a lot of consolidation coming into it, but absolutely killer trade over the weekend. Great. Coin. I actually like coin for a little bit of a downtrend. Coin's been popping too much, in my opinion. I think coin has a little bit to give back. So I'll be looking for the short play on coin. When we push out on coin here, right? This is what makes me think of this, right? This is why I think of it. Okay. So when we push out on coin, going to the 4-hour chart. Okay. We noticed that, yeah, we got some elevated levels here. There we go. Yeah, we got some elevated levels here, but we're wicking out at the top, okay, on our larger time frames. When we come inside of the time frames, we're weak. Okay. This is telling me that, we had a nice little pop, but we're hitting exhaustion levels up here. We're hitting the areas where we're not ready to come there. Okay. So the pullback to coming back to these areas, particularly where we gapped, is high probability. So I'm looking at this one, probably a push back to the 90s. I could see if some sort of crypto, issues happen, we could go into 85, come back to 85 again, retest these bottom levels. Because I mean, look, just yesterday it was 85, right? And then we pop up to 99, almost 100. So I'm liking this one. I think a swing over the weekend and going into next week, as long as we finish, if we finish, we put a line. I'm actually going to look for this trade. This is a trade I'm going to actively look for to take. Okay, I'm going to put a line here. All right, line in the sand, right? 97.25. Okay. If we close above that, moving into this weekend, I'm gonna wait to see what happens on Monday. If we stay below this line right here, this is my trigger line, right? We stay below this line, I'm gonna look for a swing short and go into tomorrow. That's gonna be my thing. Go into tomorrow, and I'm gonna expect probably to hold this over the weekend. So I'm gonna give myself some time. Options aren't, we're gonna probably look a little out the money. 85. What are options at? Look at the put. Look, not bad. Volume's up on it too. We could even go 87 a little closer. Still price is pretty decent, okay? I wouldn't go too further than that. I know people love to go with the cheapies, but you go too far out the money, you're running the risk of it not being able to make the moves. When we come to this 85, we know that it's been there. It was just there yesterday. We know that it can move. It's already moved that in one day. We know that it can come back to that to retest that, okay? If we go a little bit further, we don't know if it's going to reach that because it hasn't been there for a little bit, right? This 80 level hasn't been there for a little bit. We know it's been at 85, right? Here, 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 here. So we know that that level is a good level for it to come back on a retrace, all right? So that's why we do the 85 level. I'm just dropping a little bit of knowledge bomb for you if you want it. SMCI. This is Snowman's one of his preferred ones, man. He's been making killer money off of SMCI. This is going to be one of those that I'm going to pay attention to. I'm going to actually add this to our algo alerts when I redo them at the end of the year. This is going to be one that I'm going to put in for 2024. Just like, a regular businessman, anytime we're looking to reallocate our business and look for different things, we have all of our algo alerts. I'm looking for, new stocks to put into the mix. You got your normal things, your Magnificent Sevens, your popular ones that are moving and shaking. But, things like this that were kind of under the radar and starting to pick up some steam. Those are the ones that we're liking. Okay. SMCI has been picking up steam. If you guys haven't been paying attention to it, I'm letting you guys know now. You need to put this one on your watch list. Look at it. Look at this. The chart looks good. And the reason why we like this chart is look, it moves. Okay. You can see movement just from here. 272. 266, it moves like the candlesticks move. They move well. Like we're talking like $10 moves, okay? When you're talking options, $10 point or 10 points, that's some money, okay? It's not just little dojis here. Like here, yeah, you're going to get them, but pretty much the average is about a $5 to $10 move on this thing when you're looking at these candlesticks. And we like that type of movement. Looks like we're on an upswing, probably a little bit of pullback to go retest this area, and then probably on the next upswing. I wouldn't be surprised if we pull back to about 260 to retest. Maybe we can be a little less aggressive, 265, retest, and then we go on to the next level. NVDA, guys, who got into that NVDA trade when my algo bot pushed this out on 3 November or 31 October? Guys, our algo, and I put this out there. I put proof, with the whole algo system. I even took the screenshot of our actual algo system where it printed its report, right? It signaled the long entry into NVDA right here. All right. And it was actually like 1330 or something right there. And look at it, man. This was a killer trade. I mean, if you would have took an out of the money option on this one, which that's what you do with NVDA. You take out of the money options on NVDA. This absolutely killed. I mean, we're talking like a $79, $80, 80-point move, and that's money. All right. Yeah. Man, I wish I would have gone more. The old famous last words, right? The only regret you have is that you wish you bought more. But we're looking for the cool down now. All right, we're looking for the cool down. We've been elevated too much, right? Too much pressure, too much pressure, too much pressure. We're looking for the cool down. We're starting to really thin out here on the MACD. SMI's thin out. TTM squeeze is real thin too. RSI has been elevated on the top half of the spectrum. Okay, we're looking for the cool down period. You want to be risky, it's going to be risky playing the cool down period, but I could see easily the push back down to 465 to retest. Yeah, and by next week. So go ahead. I'm going to put a line on here. Boom. 465. Let's get options. Going into next week puts. They're expensive. But you go out the money too much. 470, high volume. This one seems to be the out of the money preferred one right here. Implied volatility. Delta 4. See, I don't like that delta though. That delta theta ratio, that's skewed. That's off, but that's what you get without the money, right? We probably want to go with this one. We're a little bit better. Still got the volume, a little elevated in price, but this is in the range. This is in the range of out the money. 460, 465 is where we'd like it. 450 is still in the range of out the money, so we could still make some money off of it coming with the delta and the theta ratio. Uber's not doing what I want it to do. It's not doing it, but I do want to say, I want you to look at this, okay? When we're looking at Uber, I've been telling people Uber's going to come down. Uber's going to come down. It's it's popping. Okay, so it's going against what I said, right? I'm still short Uber. Okay, we pushed our Uber trade into the 17th. All right, we got I think it's a 48 put, 49 put, something like that. Definitely still in the range, right? We could see, we're still in range, easy, right? I want you to notice something though. Off of what was called spectacular earnings for this company, do you see spectacular earnings push on this particular stock? I don't. I still see a rangy stock. I still see a stock within a $2 range right here. Still just barely making it to the upside. I still stand with my thing. I don't think, I think if it was going to break out, it would have already broke out. We were tight and we've been tight, right? And then we had some negative pressure here. We pushed up a little bit, but we're still spiking and coming out of it. I think that we come down. I think people are going to see that we're not able to get the volume needed in here from the standpoint they need to push it to the next level. People are going to go ahead and take their money and run. That's what I think. And so we come back down, and once we start lowering down, boom, we're able to make our money in our puts, and we will be happy campers next week. So I'm going to still stand with my idea on the short play on this one. Boeing, yo, who took that spread in Boeing? Who took that spread and Bowen? We got a spread algo bot that we use inside of the Discord, and we pushed because some of the algos that we have are specifically engineered with products that we have in a different platform. So we go in ahead and push that one on the instant message platform as well. But we ran the spread algo, and it gave us the high probability of success for a spread on BA. So we went and took the BA spread and we did a vertical spread to the call side, pushed out the 17, and it was a buy to open the 195, sell to open the 200. And yeah, man, boom. And I do need to highlight some of the haters out there, okay? Guys, we pushed out on the text message platform. I pushed out a lotto. A lotto. Remember, lottos mean lottery, right? Go light size accordingly, okay? Could go parabolic, could crash and burn. It's a lotto, right? Anyways, it was a $14 per contract entry. $200 call, $14 entry per contract, 10 November expiration date. Today, baby, those hit 38 at the opening bell, and they were elevated in the 30s all day, man. And when I pushed out the alert to the text message platform, it was like 22, 23. And I was getting all sorts of hate on this one, like, why you be putting out this garbage? And why you be doing this? Why you be doing that? And I tell people all the time, look, man, hate on me we want, man. Been doing this since 2005. Been doing this since 2005, guys. All right. I seen all the market cycles. I am not perfect by no means, but when I see something I like, I stick with my guns and I follow the trade through because there's a reason, man. Consistency, consistency, consistency. And today just showed patience pays. Patience pays. Guys, I mean, you can't keep this down. All right. Got too much going for it. It was bound to elevate. Okay. So we were able to escape out. We stay calm, cool, collected, and take that money. All right. Who wants to do a trade? Let's look for a trade, man. I want to trade something. All right. But everything I want to trade is short. I probably need to start doing these towards power hour because that's really the time frame lately with the market, the way to do. I'm looking at Meta. I like this for short. Anytime you see this type of V-shaped recovery, like this, usually this is unnatural curvature. Okay, you can see it here too, right? Unnatural curvature to the upside, and what happens? You get to that exhaustion point and you come down. Same thing here. I don't think we give it all back, but we come down and we give some of it back. This is unnatural curvature, unnatural price action. We pop up and then we probably give it back. I would say about to right here, 314, maybe 310. Got a question? Powell talking soon. Good. Powell talking soon. Good. We can go ahead and go short. But we're gonna look for a trade on Meta. Pushing out next week. Short's the idea. A little out the money, but not too much. Where's the volume at? 310. How's that? Where's 310 on that? Yeah, 310 could work. Remember, with these, you don't need it to come and meet, right? You just need it to go in the direction, faster than theta is killing you, right? So if we start to go in this direction like this, here, let me make an example, because I get this question all the time with, how does theta work and stuff like that. If we started downtrending in a direction like that, okay, this is not good for options. This is good for buying dollar cost averaging in on dips, because you got a defined downtrend pattern where you probably can identify an area where you should be looking for a potential entry for dollar cost averaging in or for a share accumulation. But when you're talking about options, this is not good because you got theta, unless you're in spreads. If you're in spreads and you got your spread pushed out, theta doesn't matter, okay? Because you counter it with your buy to open, your sell to open contract. But if you're in straight put or calls, don't like this, okay? Because this is just the drip, right? And while yes, you're going down, you're going down, you're going down, theta is also knocking. And you got to remember, option contracts exist because when you look at them, here's a little knowledge for you guys. I'm sure some of you already know this, but some of you don't. So this right here, this is an algorithm. This entire thing is an algorithm created by the options clearinghouse, right? And it's a system generated thing. It has all these Greeks that are automatically put in here, and the options clearinghouse has the parameters, and they decide, what's going on based off of the underlying stock, right? Got it. Okay. The whole idea of the option contract is that it will meet this strike price by expiration. Okay. It doesn't care whether it exceeds it. It doesn't care whether it not exceeds it. The bet with the algorithm is, or the goal with the algorithm is that it will meet this expiration or this strike price by this expiration. Okay. So we get to that expiration, that price before expiration, but theta's kicking it. Boom, 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 right? The probability. So here's our expiration date, right? Say here, this is the price we need. Here's our expiration date. Theta's killing it, right? Our expiration date, we don't hit it until 2 or 3 days later, right? Theta's killing it. You're sitting here wondering, but why am I losing money? Because I entered this at 322 and we're now at 314 and I still got a day left on this. Why am I losing money on this trade? Well, it's because the probability of this option contract meeting this price, this strike price by expiration is lessening. And that's theta coming in and just killing that premium. Boom, killing it. So with options, you want these. This is what you want. Your expiration date's over here. You want this move, dramatic move. You want volatility. You want action. Okay. You want push into your direction rapidly so that theta is coming. It's just, it's coming here. Theta's defined. You're like knocking. It's coming at you, but you keep coming towards the strike before expiration date, and theta can have a real big impact. All right. Little knowledge bump for you guys. Remember, if you want in-depth option knowledge, man, you can always hit me up, book a session. We can dive into the woods, man. We can go deep into options on a one-on-one mentoring session. All right, guys. But meta, we're looking to short trade. Sorry, I wanted to drop a little knowledge bomb on you guys right there. But we're looking for a short trade on meta. I'll be looking for this trade. You guys already know my strike. I'm looking for the 310 pushing out to the 17 November, which would push us here, right? Mark a bell right there. All right. We would need to be in this direction before this date. And looking at our previous run up, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, took this entire week. We could definitely, on a pullback, we could easily make half that back and not even really struggle too much. So I like that. I like to push the 315 easy. So that'll be the trade we'll look for. Try to catch it on a bump into power hour. Looking. Oh, Microsoft's red. So with Microsoft, let's look into this one. Microsoft will be another red candidate, guys. Look at this. You can only, like I said, you can only push so much. I mean, people keep saying Microsoft to 400 and all that. Yeah, eventually, man, but you can't push, what justifies Microsoft pushing to 400 right now? What justifies it? Because we were just at like 300, like when? In September. What justifies it, man? We were at 309. Man, we got like a $64 push right there. What justifies another $50 move to 400 like in another month, man? There ain't nothing really doing it. And then again, look at the curvature. Unnatural movement in the stock market, man. We're coming back. We're pulling back on this one. I guarantee it, guys. I would wager we pull back to 355. That would be my gamble, 355 on Microsoft by next week. I'm going to get into this trade later. If you guys are part of TWR and you follow me, man, actually, I'll put this on Twitter. Okay. When I get into this trade, join the Twitter. Get me to 1,000 followers, man, on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, man, because I want to do a free challenge for everybody, guys, just to have fun and promote this type of thing, man, because we're doing a lot of good stuff over at Traders War Room, and I just want to spread it to everybody, because a lot of people are paying a lot of money out there for a lot of crap. All right, a lot of crap. Okay, you saw my prices, man. Ain't no one got what I got near my prices, man. You got people that are charging $100, and it's two people pushing out alerts, man. They push like 2 or 3 alerts, man. I got over 40 analysts and 100 different signals that push every single day. All right, and I'm only charging $40 a month. All right, put that in perspective. Put that in your tea bag and boil that. All right, guys. So I'm gonna push this out on Twitter. When I get into this Microsoft trade, you guys already know I'm going short. I'm looking out 17, maybe 17 or the 24th, maybe depending on how far I want to go. But we're looking at 350. Maybe outside the money, we go 355, 350, or maybe 345. Depending. I want to stay within $20. I want to stay within $20 of the strike price. All right. Other than that, I got nothing for you guys. TWR, remember, follow us on the social medias. Check us out, traderswarroom.com. And as always, if you're ready, follow me and let's go to war. Let's go out there.